So we've had some really good progress today. And now I'm painting with the world's smallest paint roller. But it's super cute. And it's actually, I find, to get, like, I'm doing all the doors at the moment in the laundry. I've just done the trims and I'm actually kicking myself that I didn't use this roller for the trims, because I'm glad I've still got lots more to go, because this is actually way better finish to use. I'm going to find over all the trims as opposed to the way that I was painting it. This is going to be a much better finish. Let's see if I can. There we go. So that's only the first coat, but you probably can't see in this light, but sort of the bottom here is what I did with the paintbrush, and that section's what I've done with the roller. So it's actually going to be so nice just to give a quick light. I mean, obviously for all these sections I'm still going to have to use the brush, but that's just going to be a much better finish, which will look great because I want it to look good. And it's already looking so much brighter. Jay has made so much progress just this afternoon after we'd finished work. Like, we didn't have the last job. Yes, we did, but once he finished, he just got stuck straight in. And he's actually made a massive amount of progress today. So I will take you around soon. I just want to try and get some of this paint on here, and then we'll have a flip around and sort of see today's progress and fill you in on what's been happening since we hit the market with the business and so on yesterday. So yeah, I'll be back. Just after 10, I am feeling quite delirious. I don't know if it's the tiredness, the aching, or the wine, but I have just finished the first coat of all of the trims now in the laundry here. So I can't really tell under the artificial light what it looks like. I'm not expecting it to be brilliant at this point, but the fact is that all the doors and everything have a good first coat on them. So that is major progress here. So going through and having a look again, you probably can't really tell, excuse me, what it looks like at the moment. Jason has done a first coat on all the hallway roof, and the bathroom toilet ceiling is done. And it looks like he's almost finished the ceiling first coat in the spare room. Wow, that looks amazing. I cannot wait to see what this looks like in the daytime, because it's a million times better already. Really hard to see and work in this light. And you can see what Jason's dealing with. I mean, he's having to hold the spotlight on. I mean, that is just crazy town. But you got to do what you got to do. Oh, he's on the walls. My gosh, I just realised. Holy crap. He's done all the roof, and he's starting on the trims of the walls. I don't know if you can see that, but that's amazing. Wow, what progress today, Jay. That is fantastic. But remember, it is a marathon. A quick marathon, but not a sprint. So it's going to be time for paintbrushes down very, very shortly, because we have a full day booked tomorrow of work. So we cannot keep going at this pace so quickly. And I'll just show you what he's doing with the vents for the, oh gosh, my mind is not working. Evaporative cooling vents. Okay, so at the moment he's got them out and he's washed them off. So that's the original colour, some horrible looking creamy colour, and we're painting the roof a brilliant white. So you can imagine what that's going to look like if we left it in the original form. So what he's done is he's given it a wash up, and he's got a spray paint that I will find for those interested to see what they look like, and they come up absolutely magnificent. Now, if I turn the lights on, you might not see this, but this one was done when we did the pool room, and have a look how beautiful they come up once they've been sprayed. I'll see if it comes up any better. The lights on, and we'll have a better look at some point during the day. No, it probably doesn't really help you guys much, but you can see the difference from the beautiful white colour, and he's spraying all the vents of the central heating ducts exactly the same, because they end up this horrible creamy looking colour, and they just look revolting and stand out terribly, as you can imagine, that colour. So I'll just go and see if I can find the spray can that he uses for anyone who might be interested to do the same thing in their home, because I can tell you it is worth it. He's also spraying the outside of the downlights with the same spray because they look okay. So this is it here. Squirts, paint and prime, and it's flat white. So there you go. Just make sure you're well aerated when you spray this, because it's pretty on the nose. But wow, looks amazing, dries really well, and comes up $1 million. So that's it there. Good job, Jay. I think we're going to call it for this evening, and we'll come around in the daylight. Excellent progress in the first 12 hours of being on the market for the business. We've already had our first inquiry and request for the confidential agreement. So while I'm not expecting anything immediately, it's awesome that we've got some pretty fast interest straight away. So that's a real positive as well. And hopefully we can get that moving so we can concentrate on the rest of this instead of having to kill ourselves after hours. But for now, today has been awesome progress, and look forward to being able to check back in when it's daylight and you can have a bit of a better look at how everything has turned out. Another busy day working away, and we're straight after dinner and back into the getting the house ready. At the moment, Chelsea and I have been busy working and getting the house Christmasified finally, which Amy, you'll be super happy to see. We're starting to get the festivities going, even though we are putting it on the market. We are not going to not have our Christmas decorations. So we're organising that as we speak and getting that ready, and then we can get stuck back in. Just about to, once we've finished doing some decorating there, get ready and continue on the painting with the rest of the area. Tomorrow's going to be a full day of being able to get stuck into the painting, so that should be great. We've had some good progress today. We have secured a conveyancer, which was referred to us from Hesh, which is great. So we've got everything and done all the paperwork we need there as well. So things are rolling along, and I have finished the business profile. Well, our brokers have, for our business advertising. So that is great too. So I'm just going to show you around here. We can see the beautiful Christmas table that's being set up now for styling. That's just going to look gorgeous when all the candles are lit. And then over in the back corner, Chelsea's trying to fix the tinsel at the moment, get the tree sorted, but that's going to be nice as well. So we'll get all that cleaned up and pretty, do a bit more cleaning, and then that will be at least one room finally finished when it's done. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. Today's progress, we've had not as much as we have wanted to get stuck into, because we had to do another trip to Bunnings today just to get some more paint supplies, but we still have had a pretty good day. I'll flip you around and have a look now. So all the roof is done now in this spare room, and all the vents are back on. Jay has also sprayed around the downlights and the heating duct there, which looks $1 million to what it was. That's so much better. I've already done a coat of grey on the back wall over there, so you can see the difference. Still a lot of work to do in this room, however, but we're getting there. Then Jason has done all the hallway roofing now and just completing that to dry. He's done the bathroom ceiling as well and cleaned up the lights and the fan, which just looks $1 million to what it was as well. So obviously all the walls still need to be done in here, but otherwise that is looking so much better already. Can't wait. Obviously this isn't paint attire. I am actually on my way out to a early birthday dinner with my extended family. So I'm looking forward to actually being a little bit more human this evening and going out and having a bit of a break and seeing all the family. So that'll be nice. Jason's also finished painting the roof in the toilet. So that's good as well. And then running down into the laundry, and all the doors and trims now are done in the laundry. And he has done, or started to cut in on the ceiling anyway. Obviously he hasn't finished the ceiling in the laundry just yet, but at least all the trim work is done and the doors are done. Like I said, some good progress. There's, would have liked to have been able to get a lot more done, but unfortunately when you've got to stop and run down and get supplies, it all takes time. So we're getting there slowly but surely. I don't know if I showed you, I have done some of all the Christmas decorations as well, but that room's a bit of a mess at the moment, so we'll come back to that and show you at another stage. Well, this isn't the most ideal situation. Amongst all the crazy of everything else we have to do, my beautiful car, which is my convertible, which is not so beautiful for about 6 months now, has had problems and hasn't been going, and we have finally managed to hire a car trailer and get it down to our friend down in Geelong, so that we can leave it with his car yard and hopefully finally get it fixed. So there goes our Saturday morning now, as it was, but it's a necessary thing that we've desperately needed to have done.
Turn left onto Manor Lakes Boulevard.
As a little bit more of an update as what's happened this week. So we've heard from our first school preference that we tried to get Chelsea into, and unfortunately they have no spaces for their electives. But the good news is that we have spoken to the second school that we wanted to get her into, and they've been able to accept her straight away. So we've also found out that we will be able to get her remote learning in the very start of the new year if it's required. We haven't moved by that stage, so that is fantastic as well. So that means that she can start at her new school immediately, even if it's not in person, it'll at least be remotely. So that's a real awesome bonus too. So that's sort of where we're at the moment, where the Section 32 has been done and complete and ready as well. So at least that side of it's all finished and finalised. So now we've got to get this car down, drop it off, and then try and get a little bit more work done before we have other plans to go out for pre-birthday celebrations. I am turning 51 next week. So that means that it's kind of party time as well as crazy time, but we've got to have a little bit of downtime to ourselves. So we'll keep you posted.